Okay, now we've got our figure carved, we've got our canoe carved, okay? Now I'm gonna fix it up a little bit and make it, sand it just a little bit, just a tiny bit, in other words, on the canoe. But basically our carving is done, is finished, except for cleaning it up. Now, assembling the hiker is not going to be a difficult thing. It really isn't. What you do you assemble it one arm at a time, and this is the way that we're going to do it. Okay, you're going to put the arms together like this. All right. Now, get you a pencil. Get you a pencil like this, and take one arm at a time. All right. Just basically take one arm at a time as you have both. Now, we're going to take the boat and we're going to position it the way that we want him to be holding it, somewhere like up in here, okay? Sort of like this. Kind of look at it, in other words, somewhere around the middle. Sort of like that, in other words. Of course, the assembling can't be done until it's through painted. So, something in this area, turn forward like this. Let me just come from this end. Okay, something like this, in other words. Now, once you have where it comes up once you have the canoe in the place that you want, then you come all underneath your arm, just like this, and you draw a line. That's just to one side, okay? You draw your line. Draw your little line up underneath there. That's so that it indicates, now take it off, what you've got another little line there, that when you glue, take this one off, when you glue, you'll know how to do it. Just like this. I'm just going to line that up with this line right here. Line my piece up. And then I can glue it. And you're going to do the same thing over here. You see? Let it dry. And now when this is done, you may have to go back and carve a little bit in here and take a little bit, all this that is flat in here, we're going to carve that down is what we're going to do. To kind of make it fit with the arm. But that's why we didn't carve it at first. So what we have now, we have a pattern right in here to glue our arm. Now, if you want to check it again, let's get the other arm right here. And you're going to do the same thing. We're not going to visually do the other arm, but you do the same thing. All right, just like that. And the arm is going to come this high up. And you're drawing your little line right there. In other words, like where it's carrying the canoe. Okay. Now, what I'm doing, now I don't know what kind of glue you like to use. I have no idea. I like to use, now this is just some Titebond, it's just wood glue. I like to use the yellow Carpenter's wood glue whenever I glue something. But I'll show you a way that I do it. Take a little wood glue. And I'm going to put it on the figure. I'm trying to show you, this is a little bit hard. When you're trying to show the camera and everything like that. It's just a little tough, but it works. Okay. Now let me get a paper towel. Okay, now following my pattern here that I have, I'm going to stick my arm in and get it right, line it up with the pattern, just like this. This over here. Kind of put a little pressure on it with the glue. And I've got it lined up just the way I want it right here. Just like that. Now, what I do then, so that I can let it sort of dry, now I could just lay it down like that, but so that the arm won't move, I'll take a little bit of super glue, I'll just take a dot of super glue while it's drying, and I'll just kind of hit it up here. Hit it there, hit it there. See what I did? I just put a little super glue on the edge right in there, on the top and the bottom, so that it will dry and will keep the arm in place until the glue, inside glue, actually dries. Can you see that? And once it dries, it'll keep this glue inside here in place.